K4LJE.
K4LJE. How's it going down there in North Carolina?
Yeah, good afternoon there, Jim. KC9VKV and the Vlog Net. Say hello to Charlie and also all the other fine fellas in here. Good afternoon, Jim. I'm just taking a half a vacation day. Just thought I'd come in here and get another rig out of mothballs here. And I hope you had a fine holidays. And by the way, thanks for the opening prayer there. I really did like that. Enjoyed that. We need that big time there. Mighty fine, mighty fine. Yes, sir. We got the for that, I'll just shoot it back to you. We got the Heathkit twins here, the 401 and the 303, and we got you at about 20 over 9 down here. Go ahead.
Roger, Jim. Now the receiver, or transceiver, is the 404. Is that a Roger?
401, 401.
401, Roger. Sounding pretty good there. Talk to me just a little bit more. Let me hear some more of you.
Okay, yeah. Once upon a midnight dreary, as I pondered weak and weary. Yeah. What was that? Over a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. K4LJE, I love my radio.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Sounds good. Could use maybe just a tad more top end, but just a little bit there. Maybe a couple of clicks. Do you have EQ on that radio?
Yeah, we got EQ. It's the same EQ. It's outboard. We just bumped it up a little bit. So there you go. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We backed off the microphone just a tad bit. Over.
Yes, sir. Absolutely beautiful. Those last 3 sentences were just absolutely perfect. Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, we're hitting. We're driving, putting out 100 watts into a SB220 amp, and we're on an in-fed wire, which is up about 30 feet and 117 feet long, with a bunch of radials underneath it, which is shared with the vertical out there in the yard. And we got a wet ground and 41 degrees, cold outside because my wife put me on a honeydew thing and I had to go outside and do it. KC9VKV, K4LJE.
Roger, Jim. Well, you know, I have heard of people that watered their vertical ground system. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with that, but they would actually, do a couple of hours of watering on their ground system, on their vertical ground system, and it did improve their radiation level. Roger?
Roger. Yeah, I've heard of people go as far as to use salt, just mix in salt with the recipe there, and salt around the ground rods and everything else.
Roger. Now, I used to work for a radio station down in West Palm Beach that was down around Flagler Drive. I don't know if you know about West Palm Beach, but Flagler Drive runs along the inland waterway part of the inland waterway, and the actual transmitter tower was located about 60 feet to 100 feet out in that inland waterway. Now, that inland waterway would be salt water because it's fed by the ocean, and that little station really used to just bang out because of that ground system being in salt water. Because the far side of the ground system was totally underwater, and the near side was about let's say maybe 75 feet out in the water. So those ground radios were probably 150 feet long, so about half of those were, the distance of those towards the shore were under water for 75 feet. Then they went underneath the road, so that little station really used to bang out. Roger?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sirree, I bet you. My goodness. Yes, indeed. I did want to come in here and say hello to you fellas, and I'd really, really appreciate the report. And I'm very glad we got somebody with broadcast experience that is interested in taking their time and helping people and giving decent reports and fair reports and all that. And I just, my hat's off to you, my friend, and I just wanted to tell you that. I really appreciate it. And I did want to say hi, and I don't want to hog it. I've been too long here already. So anyway, thanks again. Hope you had good holidays, and happy MLK Day on Monday. Yeah, Monday. And we'll say 7-3. Really appreciate it. And you're still 20 over 9, probably about 25 over 9 here. And I'll try to maintain this distance here from the microphone. And by the way, the microphone is an Audio Technica 3035, Audio Technica 3035 condenser mic. KC9VKV, K4LJE. Thank you, Jim.
Roger, Jim, now just out of curiosity, what mic preamp are you using to give your condenser mic its B+?
The B+, I have it, I'm going through a Mackie mixer, and for this rig I'm using the solid state preamp that's built into the mixer. It's supposed to be the latest and greatest type of preamp that Mackie has got there, Roger.
Oh, Roger, and so it gives you the 48 volts?
Yes, sir, sure does.
Excellent, just excellent. It really sounds nice. And the way that, I guess, would work, do you use that mixer for your other radios?
Yeah, oh yeah, yes I do. And I've got a switching system that I can go from one to the next. On both I've got two different switches. I've got a set of switches for the amplifier, moving the amplifier around as far as the control, and also for the audio for the sound there, Roger.
Oh, excellent, excellent. That's the way to do it. So you always have the capability of shifting your audio very easily through the mixer EQ, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Plus, it makes a quick maneuver to get my rear end upstairs when my wife screams at me there. Hi.
Yeah, I know what that is. All right, Jim, 73 up that way, sir. As always, you're 20 to 15 over, 15 to 20 over, just beautiful signal, and just consistent, no fading at all. So 73 that way, Roger.
Roger. Thanks again, Jim. Really appreciate it. Happy New Year, K4LJE.
Roger, 73. This is KC9VKV, the Qso-Vlog net for a Friday afternoon. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.